Has anybody seen Malibu's Most Wanted? I have some cards out for today. 3 tarot and 1 oracle card. But I keep seeing that trend where people are using the audio for Malibu's Most Wanted. And I just feel like what an iconic movie that was. Shout out to B. Rad Gluckman. Like, that movie is comedic genius. But anyway, we're going to start with the oracle card today, which is Grounded. This is a little pat on the back. This is a commendation because this eclipse season is very much so sweeping away illusions, sweeping away disconnections, sweeping away falsities and falsehoods. And it seems like for this collective at this time, there is a throughway energy, like there's a consistent energy of groundedness. There's this energy of presence here that this collective is learning to hold or learning to rehold. You could be spending time outside. You could be spending time cleansing your energy field. Whatever the case may be, your aura is stronger right now. Your auric field is stronger, which means you're better able to and more capable of holding I'm hearing the word destiny, of hearing your own energy, of holding your own space, of standing in your own power, and yes, of aligning with your own destiny at this time. So congratulations and keep up the good work. Make sure you keep staying hydrated, eat nourishing foods, continue to go outside. But this is really like a pat on the back because this collective is very grounded and it's Virgo season. Virgo season is the perfect time to get organized. It's the perfect time to get grounded if you're not already grounded, because Virgo is the sign of, it's a very potent earth sign. Virgo is the sign of the priestess, of the home, of the healer, of those kind of remedies and medicines. So there's this energy here that's inviting you into embracing Virgo's nature for what it truly is. Let's get into the tarot cards now. Okay, I see the 8 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, just because you're doing really, really good doesn't mean that you can see it. And you could be feeling a little bit uncertain, a little bit anxiety, a little bit anxious, a little bit of self-doubt. Or you could have been feeling like that for a long time. And it seems like that season is coming to a close. That energy is stopping now. That energy of you doubting yourself, of imposter syndrome taking you away from your core, that's done. Whether you like it or not, whether you feel ready or not, that cycle is done. You're like being kicked out of imposter syndrome and presented with your new chapter. Like one image that I'm seeing is like a hermit crab. Like the hermit crab naturally outgrows its shell, and whether or not the hermit crab is like, yeah, this is what I'm ready for. No. Like the hermit crab's old shell can no longer contain it. It's going to be out of its shell regardless. That's one thing. Your growth is such that your old identity cannot contain your new identity. So you have to let this old aspects of yourself go. It's happening. And Spirit is helping you do this. With the Knight of Wands here, your Spirit team is helping usher you into a new era. And it has very much to do with this eclipse season. Now, the next eclipse is on Thursday around midnight. Yeah, look, Ace of Swords, new beginnings. Completely new beginnings and clarity. Things like new synapses coming together, new ideas coming together, new ways of understanding things all coming together in your favor. The Knight of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and the Sun. I feel like for some of you, there's this aspect of like happy family and happy life, but I feel like some of you might have like not be hopeful about that or be losing hope about that or something. But there's so much love energy that's coming towards you, but there's also this energy that love that's coming towards you is a love that is like it's meant to help you in your visibility. Like your family takes the spotlight in your life or will, but it's also something that's going to be putting you into a new level of visibility, if that makes sense. And the sun's coming back out. What's this? Yeah, the Fool. You have this new beginning here. I'm telling you, whether you believe it or not, it's here. So stay positive. The Queen of Swords. You know, what we say and what we speak really, really matters. So you might want to speak some affirmations over your life. because things are changing for your benefit. Yeah, we have the Sun card coming out twice in a row. Can I get clarity on that Sun card, please? People are going to know your name. People already do know your name. Are you kidding me? The Four of Wands? I told you there's something about your family and your family stability that has to do with your visibility. Ten of Swords. Some of you are having trouble letting go of old, what do they call that? Stomping grounds. Nine of Swords, Judgment. Oh, I see. For some, this is pathetic. For some of you, there's people in your past that are connected to you that are still gossiping about you, still trying to rug your name through the mud, still trying to impact your energy. These people have very toxic nature, and they're doing what they can to make it so that your reputation is impacted, because they can no longer impact you because you've outgrown whatever silly games they played. And something about your family is helping to show this. This is an energy of, betrayal and stuff, but this is also judgment. Your ancestors are whooping ass right now on your behalf. They're not taking names anymore. They are oh, this is harsh. I mean, it's not harsh. It's hardcore, but it's exactly what's demanded and what is deserving. I'm seeing the imagery of Huck when he gets taken by the Department of Defense in Scandal because they think he did a really bad thing. Your ancestors are not playing right now. Okay, we have the Empress and the Ace of Swords. Okay, you're coming in with a whole new beginning, a whole new chapter. For some of you, you're wondering about a baby or a new baby or something. There's something here to do with a new beginning that has to do with family, but there's also a new beginning here with you taking care of yourself, you being in your Empress energy. It doesn't matter who you are, you being in the energy of receiving, you being in the energy of luxury, you being in the energy of relaxing, of beauty, this very Venusian energy here, protected. And it's, yes, that energy, thank you, Spirit team, that is the energy that is protected. This Ace of Swords, the Spirit guides want you to know, is not just about a new beginning, but it's about something that is so protected that it cannot be fumbled. It cannot be harmed. It cannot be impacted. I'm seeing two things. This could be for two different collectives, but one is like a crystal, like a crystalline shell, like a turtle shell or something, and it's so strong and so hard, and that's connected to your aura. Turtle is something different from that. I don't know why they had me talk about turtle, but a crystalline aura that's, I guess, like the back of a tortoise shell, and it's something about your aura that's so it's like a grid, and it's so protected, and you have layers of protection in your auric field. And then the other image is Wolverine. And Logan, whatever you want to say about him, he's nearly indestructible. And it's painful for him, and it's not his favorite thing. But every time people try and take the life of Logan, they end up suffering. This is a pretty serious message. Because the reason that people from your past are getting their asses handed to them is because they wanted to destroy you. They didn't care about the consequences. They didn't care about the truth. They didn't want to actually no, I was gonna say they didn't want to just laugh if you fell. They wanted major things to befall you. But even something that, okay, thank you, Spirit team, okay, even something that seems as small and insignificant as someone laughing when you trip or laughing when you fall is actually the most major thing, because it is a betrayal. You had people in your past who were focused on betrayal in your energy, in terms of how people cared about you or the energy that people showed you. People put up a false front and were not honest. These people are receiving judgment for that, because your ancestors saw everything. It's more than your ancestors too. We have the Ten of Wands, the Knave of Chalices, and the Knight of Pentacles. So this new beginning that you've been building and working on, you've been working so hard, but you don't have to be overworking anymore. You don't have to be overburdened. You don't have to be moving till exhaustion. That time is over. there's an energy now of new, it's like a new wellspring of beautiful blessings that is here for you. And it includes a financial windfall. This is the kind of wealth that it might not come suddenly or overnight, because it comes from the steady hard work of a surety. I'm getting the messages of the three wise men. They did the calculations and they knew that they had to go and see baby Jesus and bring him frankincense and myrrh and gold and all that stuff. It took them like months. And what happened? They arrived just when he was born. Just because it feels like your blessings are taking a long time doesn't mean that your blessings aren't going to arrive at exactly the right time, exactly when they're supposed to, and exactly when you need them most. So don't overwork yourself, because you want to look and feel your best when those blessings arrive. Trust me when I tell you that, because they're coming. We have the King of Cups. It's important that you look and feel your best right now, because I feel like you could be running into people in the most unlikely places or circumstances. Like, you could be coming into contact with people who are going to change your life, and you want to look your best, because I have a feeling for some of you, your jaw is going to drop anyway. You know what this is like? I mean, F him, because like we're definitely team Angelina Jolie and the kids, but like they're not kids anymore. But like, this is giving like when Quinta Brunson was at some kind of awards, and she was like, oh my God, that's Brad Pitt right in front of me. Like, even if you're famous right now, even if you're successful, even if you're living your dream, you can still come into contact with someone that makes your jaw drop. And I feel like this is like, you're going to want to look your best, because you might be speechless anyways. That's the message. The Three of Pentacles. This is somebody that you could be working with. It could shock you. We have the Devil and the Four of Cups. This is giving Kanye West energy. This is giving, somebody that's very controversial, somebody who a lot of people wouldn't work with, but somebody who is very, very, very talented, and somebody who's can be very manipulative. So be careful when you get the opportunity to work with this person, that you don't let your heart, you don't put somebody on a pedestal. You respect them. You know what this is? You're given the opportunity to work with this person. This is a different collective, because for some of you, this is someone romantically. For some of you, though, this is someone you're going to work with. I'm seeing the images of like the new Green Lantern, and like the person who's training under Hal Jordan. Like, he trains all the time, and he's someone of upright character and great discipline. So even when people insult Hal Jordan, he doesn't like pick up in the gossip, but he doesn't like go head over heels to say that his hero is the best person either. He like calls his dad or whatever. He's very grounded. This collective is very grounded. Steve Carell could be relevant here. This is amazing. We have the Nine of Cups and the Four of Swords. So you're getting opportunities to connect with people who are like people you dream of connecting with and working with and being in conjunction with. But it requires you to have a lot of rest and show up as your best self. Like, I think this collective is a little bit more exhausted than this collective realizes. You have Four of Pentacles, because this collective is used to operating from an energy of exhaustion and perhaps illusion. And as you put down the masks, it's going to be so exhausting. It's like, you know what it is? When you start to finally feel safe again, after long periods of trauma, you actually feel so overwhelmingly exhausted because your body's able to safely let its guard down. That's what's happening with you at this time. So rest as much as possible. Yeah, we have strength. You're going to need your strength because you have amazing projects coming up. Yep, the Hanged Man and the Wheel. These are things that were given to you by God. It's like, God whispered in your ear when you were a child and said a blessing that would set you up for life. It's given that some of you have blessings, you have gifts that you're meant to use them to impact the world. For some of you, you already know this. This is just confirmation. You already are doing this. Congratulations and thank you for your work. All right, we have the Hierophant and the Nine of Wands. Some of you are meant to write a book about the journeys that you've been on. The journeys, the hair-raising journeys, the tumultuous journeys, the things that you think people don't want to hear about. These struggles are going to make you wealthy and well-known and as an authority figure. the movie, the show, and the book Margot's Got Money Troubles could be relevant. It's like you go through an experience that you think is like crazy, but telling that story changes your life. Yeah, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Knave of Swords, and the Hermit, because you're a teacher. Through your experience, you gain wealth, and you are put in a position of being a teacher. And it's a lot of this stuff is happening this Virgo season, like right now, the next 30 days. We have the Queen of Swords. So continue to speak up, continue to use your voice, and continue to be yourself, because when you're actually being yourself is when the people who are meant to work with you or meant to find you are able to find you. Okay, that was deep. We're going to take 3 more cards. Confirmation. The name Lois or Lewis can be significant. Lois. The Queen of Wands. 10 of Cups. Knave of Chalices. Knave of Chalices again. Okay, so I feel like you're being led at this time to move it from a way of more spiritually aligned, more spiritually guided, more in your priestess energy, or more consulting with a priestess, more in intuitive energy. More intuitive energy. But this is also a confirmation that for some of you there is some kind of love energy coming out. Split the deck and we have the Empress. I can't make this up. And then the Emperor. And then the Chariot. This love connection is very profound. For some of you, you're already in it. For some of you, it's incoming. I get that for a lot of you, it's incoming. Or if you're already in it, this is heralding the birth of another child or the welcoming of another addition to your family. But the Emperor and the Empress is the perfect match. And it's a match that's like known. Like it's naturally known. I'm trying to think of an example here that I can give you. And I can't think of one. It's like each of you being the best in your field and coming together and being even better together. Ruling together. Creating together. Leading. Showing the path together. This energy is coming towards you very quickly. This is like, I can't think of an example. You're going to be the example. Congratulations. This is very exciting. Don't forget to give back. A $10,000 grant just popped up as I'm saying that. Don't forget to give back. Oh. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. Don't forget where you came from. Don't forget to give back. Don't forget 6 of Chalices. Somebody is really like having kids. The Empress. Is somebody like pregnant? What is this energy? Like, who would need to know that so significantly that they're on my thing right now? The 10 of Pentacles and the Empress. It could be because some of you are wondering about, is your family going to grow? Are you going to have that happy family, happy home life? You know, you are. You definitely are. And for some of you, if you're in it, you're like, is this real? You know, you deserve that. So don't give up on holding that vision, because it's definitely going to happen for you. The Empress, the 6 of Chalices, the King of Pentacles. And you're going to be just fine. 10 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles, getting everything that you need, new beginnings. This is beautiful energy. 3 of Chalices. Don't be scared to celebrate. Don't be scared to go out. Don't be scared to make new friends. Don't be scared. Be not afraid. All right, y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Beatu healing. Healing. These connections are healing. This time is very beautiful for you. I'll see you in the next one.